married to a drug dealer. When he got out of jail, the city jail, after he had been in there for a while, and in my last video I said how he came out and he went to another state to face charges and was convicted on that felony crime, and he was allowed out on my signature so that he can report to the federal penitentiary on February 21st, and this was in December, right before Christmas. There was a definite difference in the two of us. I thought that after being in jail for a while, he may have learned his lesson and come out maybe even being a better person. Definitely not. Definitely did not happen. The opposite seemed to happen. There was a more defined attitude in both of us. He seemed to be more evil and more intent in doing evil. And I was changing. There was, looking back now, I can see there was a whole different vibe in the house. I was gaining confidence because I had a taste of freedom. I didn't allow a lot that I had allowed before. And on the opposite side of the camp, he was doing even more to be bad. He started cooking drugs in my house because the drugs that he had access to before, my cousin, my dad's cousin, he got kingpin charges and was doing 20 years in a federal penitentiary. I think it was federal penitentiary. I know that my ex-husband went to the federal penitentiary. I guess I'm not 100% sure with my dad's cousin. Anyway, he was doing a very long sentence. So my ex-husband didn't have access to those drugs, so he cooked his own in the kitchen. And there was a lot that I wasn't willing to put up with at that time, and there was a lot that he was trying. I don't know what, well, I guess I do know what happened. God happened, and evil happened. He became more evil, and I became more godly. So there was a huge gulf between us then. A huge gulf that wasn't felt before. I knew that this was going to be a short period of time that he was going to be out. In between coming out from the city jail to reporting to the federal penitentiary was only about a month and a half. So I knew time was short. I knew that I had to keep my ducks in a row and get my life straight and let him go to prison where he needed to be. Read the book of Romans, chapter 12. Read the whole chapter. It tells how a child of the Most High God should live. There's a lot of good things of what children of God should do. And I'm just going to do a little summary, not much. I can't read the whole chapter. But verse 2 says, "Do not be conformed to this world." This world is evil, folks. Everything about this world is evil. You don't have to look at very much news or newspapers or the evening news or just your neighbors to see how evil this world is. So the Bible warns the children of the Most High God, don't look like this world. Don't be like this world. Don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. How do you renew your mind? You read the Bible. You read God's love letters. You let that sink in. You listen and meditate on the Lord and His voice. Don't be like this world. Don't be conformed to this world, but renew your mind. That means we should be more like Christ. On through the chapter 17. Repay no one evil for evil. Oh, I wanted to repay. Trust and believe. I wanted vengeance. I wanted to repay. Don't be wise in your own opinion. Repay no one evil for evil, having regard for good things in the sight of all men. If it is possible, as much as depends on you, live peaceably with all men. Get the drama out of your life. When possible, if possible, give it to God. Get that drama. Don't be the drama. Don't be the person who causes drama. Live a quiet, peaceable life. Do not avenge yourselves, but rather give place to wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. I didn't need vengeance on my ex-husband. He's been in prison for over 30 years. According to his sentence, he's not coming back out. Chapter 12, verse 21. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Don't allow evil to penetrate your heart. Come away from that evil. Overcome the evil by being good. Evil people around you, they're going to keep being evil. Going to jail certainly won't change that. Coming back out of jail certainly won't change that. The only way, folks, that a person can change is when Jesus enters their heart. When Jesus comes in, he begins to do a work in us. It's a slow process. It took me a long time to change, and I'm not done yet. Don't expect people who don't have Jesus to be like Jesus, because that's not going to happen. I'll tell you the rest of this story later.